this shit. And then the moment like he wins, right? The moment like, oh, mankind is no more, he's like, oh, no one's giving me attention anymore. Hi, I'm Miya, I'm an off-duty guild receptionist VTuber, and you are very welcome to drop by the guild over on Twitch and on YouTube where I stream. Today, we are reacting to SCP-682, The Inevitable End of All But Me by Mr. Illustrated. Yes, Lizard Man, good stuff, good stuff. Let's get into it.
Good day everyone and welcome back to SCP Illustrated for the first video of 2020, and it's a 682 video. But it's not a versus video this time. This is a custom tale written by Dr. Sumerian and myself, though mostly Sumerian, I just pitched the idea. So in this video we see 682 as the universe slowly begins to die all around him. It's not dying from an XK event, it's just time. After trillions and trillions of years, even the universe will begin to grow old, and 682 has a front seat for all of it. There's no content warning needed for this one, except you might feel some sympathy for 682 by the end. But apart from that, let's begin.
Okay. Wait, okay, so this is a tale. I thought this was like an introduction to the SCP, but hey, you know what? Let's watch it anyway.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members and administration staff.
I should be reading this. I thought he was gonna read it. Okay. If a being that wanted nothing but the end of everything, a literal end of creation and existence, was suddenly confronted with the end of the end of everything, then what would they become? Seeing as they're part of that everything, then they would end too, and so their desire would be their undoing. However, what if the being lived past the end of everything? With everything gone, what would they want? And what would it what would it what would it exist for once its desires and purpose have been fulfilled? With nothing left, then surely they could not want for anything, and anything they did want for it would be unobtainable because of the state of nothing. If an immortal wanted death, then by definition it would be unobtainable. Therefore, if their want for the end of everything has resulted in them realizing that really they were looking for an end to themselves. I think I read some of the words wrong, but I get the gist of it. This is kind of insane. I think this is a really interesting thing to explore. The result of watching some Alan Watts videos and thinking about SCP-682. I could be wrong, but it was an intriguing train of thought, so I thought I would keep it in. This is actually quite cool. Yeah, cool. Question mark. The stuttering, is the video stuttering? Or am I stuttering? I'll wait for an answer just in case, just so I know. Oh, it's giving us time to read again. Oh, we're gonna wait. I wonder if it's gonna be long. So yeah, no, we'll give it a bit. I'm so used to having to pause because normally, like, I think videos usually expect you to pause to read. Like the death battle stuff, like it's very quick, you know? I'm very curious.
Humans
I'm super curious about this.
He'd been willing to give them credit for. They shot him, burned him, electrocuted him, and finally threw him in a box.
Yeah, we really tried. like this almost feels like a life's purpose to do at this point.
If humans could handle fighting each other, they could certainly handle fighting him. They solved world hunger, brought about world peace, cured every disease, filled every need. But they grew bored with their crystalline cities they built for themselves. The end of all things crept quietly along after them, unnoticed. As soon as they stopped fighting, mankind was no more. He still hated them, of course, but the ease at which they went almost astonished him. Suddenly no one cared enough. Suddenly almost no children were born. A few metal tubes threw themselves violently off the planet, and then, quite suddenly, humanity died altogether. He escaped not long after.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is Mr. Guy here is a bit of a tsundere. Bro was like, dude, I fucking hate this shit. And then the moment like he wins, right? The moment like, oh, mankind is no more, he's like, oh, no one's giving me attention anymore. So cute.
After the end, though, the damage they'd done to the world crashed into reality and the world died too. Plants withered away, then anything that ate plants, and then everything else. In a few thousand years, the carrion eaters died off and he was truly alone. At first, it was a welcome change. He'd learned the hard way that eternity was only really worth it when things changed. And without any other life around, nothing really changed on a day-to-day scale.
This is exactly why, like, if someone were to ask me, like, hey, like, if you had the opportunity, like, if you could be immortal, would you take that opportunity? I'd be like, fuck no. Like, okay, let's not even go as far as the whole world, like, dying off, right? Let's just say, I live long enough to see, like, a hypothetical World War III. Right? Let's say like, oh, something big happens. The world is no more. Maybe humans are still around, but like civilization has basically been destroyed everywhere. Do I want to be there for that? I don't know. Like, I'm comfortable, okay? Like, I'm a city girl. I don't know what life is like outside of like my very comfortable life. Like, I think if I was suddenly thrown into like literal nothingness, question mark, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to be immortal to see that, question mark. And the sad thing is, this is the reality for a lot of people. And I would say I'm very fortunate to not actually be in a situation like this. But I will not be getting too much into this. I think it's a very serious topic, and I don't want to touch anything sensitive. But like, yeah, my answer is no. I don't think I take that chance. I don't think it's something I'd want for me personally.
He'd wake up, look out over the dead earth, oceans, or at a nearly unchanging sky, and then go back to sleep. For endless eons he waited. He charted the stars by drawing in the dead earth and feel a pang of joy whenever one of them died. But they were always being replaced. Over and over he'd see one die and another be born. But humans had done the same thing for a long time as well. The sun had gotten larger and larger in the sky over time. Then it ballooned to fill the entire daytime sky. The oceans turned to deserts and the deserts turned to molten glass. The whole surface of the earth glowed a deep orange. He suffered through the worst of it for a few million years, perching on the few rocks sturdy enough to stand up to the heat. He screamed when he could, but no one was around to hear him.
What would his scream sound like? I kind of wonder.
Then the sun shrank into a tiny white point in the sky, larger than the brightest stars, but only just. The dead earth slowly cooled, though there was no atmosphere left to breathe. He was alone with his own thoughts, and again, he began to chart the stars. At first, it continued on as before. The charts began to cover more and more of the earth.
Dude, like, I mean, like, okay, for something that's lived as long as SCP-682, the bro's probably really intelligent, but it's also like very surprising to me for some reason that he knows how to chart stars, because like, how do you just know? Like, you really have to be alive for that long to really figure it out, like all on your own too, because like if this guy hated humans, I doubt he's had any like, oh, teach me moments, you know? Bro probably figured it out on his own, and it's pretty crazy, like, holy shit. I don't think I'd be able to figure out like charting stars, but then again, I'm not I'm not this guy, okay?
With nothing but time, he drew his constellations and calculations and came to a conclusion. The stars were dying too. Once they'd been replaced as quickly as they died, but now maybe 2 died before another was born. Later still 3.
Oh no.
Then 4. The number kept climbing until there was only a few dozen stars left in the sky. The only record that the sky had once been filled with light was etched on continent-spanning star charts across the surface of the dead Earth. He realised, of course, that his fate was inevitable. Even after all the stars had gone, he would still be here. He would be the only thing left in an infinite darkness that would continue for eternity.
I have a question. Okay, so so mankind has tried essentially everything to destroy SCP, 682. Question: Has there ever been an instance of mankind shooting him off into space, ejecting him from the world? Has that been a thing, or is that just not something that the humans have done? I do wonder. I mean, like, this isn't that much different, with everything kind of dying, right? This being like a whole dying like universe almost, or a dying galaxy maybe. It's whoa, question mark. It's like, well, bro's basically stranded in space with nothing else anyway. But like, have we tried? Have we tried to eject him into space? Did he find his way back? Or like, yeah, question mark. There's probably a story somewhere. You know what? I don't doubt that. No question. That's surprising. No clue. He would probably just adapt to it. That makes sense. He wouldn't die. He would just like be out there, right? Or like, would he come back? Question mark.
He rested his head on the rock and gazed at a star, wondering for how much longer it would burn before fizzling out. Then one day, a trillion years after the last star had blinked out, 682 squinted at the dark night sky. A new star had formed. This one was brighter than anything he'd ever seen before. It moved strangely and quickly. Eventually it darkened and disappeared. A few years on, another star joined it and darkened again. And then another.
Whoa!
For millennia, they grew a colony above him. Larger and larger still, until it hung over him, like a tantalizing treat, just out of reach. Then they began to land on his world. He felt the rage return. His world. His home. But they deliberately avoided his drawings, chose the few blank spaces between the constellations in calculations to dig out the Earth.
Oh my god. Okay. You know what? I was too quick to start laughing. Because like when he said like, oh, they began to land on his world and he felt the rage return, I thought it was just a very innate like rage that just happened for no reason. Like what did they do? And then like he got into like what they did, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this, I keep calling him this guy. It's literally just an alligator. Or a crocodile. Like, maybe bro has a point. Like, he's actually very rational about this. Like, he has good reason.
Then they placed boxes gingerly into the ground, covered them, and drew new markings. In a few months they returned, this time with another box. He approached their landing party this time, staying as hidden as he could. He looked, and they were humans. He listened to the ground for the vibrations of their speech, but the language was nothing he'd ever heard before. Over and over, year after year they came, and year after year he would go and listen. Eventually, he understood their language. Today he'd woken up to another shooting star again coming to his home. He made his way to the landing site and waited. The men and women followed the same pattern as always. He suspected they knew he was there, but they'd made no moves against him. Maybe one day he'd kill them, destroy their ship.
Oh, whoa.
Or take it to the stars and end them once and for all. But for all his petty fantasy, he knew that he would be alone soon enough. Time would destroy whatever he didn't, and in the end, he'd just be bored sooner. So he let them have their ceremony.
This is such a painful dilemma to be in. I mean, like, besides the petty hate for, mankind, for some reason they keep fucking coming back. They're like roaches. We're like roaches. Question mark. I don't know. Like, how would you, I hate this. I'm going to destroy it. But also, like, if I destroy it, I'm going to get bored. And even if I don't destroy it, they're going to, go away anyway. So, like, I guess I'll just wait. Like, it's really sad. It's really sad because, like, at that point, like, there's really nothing to live for. You're just living for the sake of living, and then you're just reacting to things that are happening. There's just nothing there, and it's really sad, actually. Like, I don't even think we've gotten to the sad part yet, and I already feel really bad for like this SCP.
The box was laid into a freshly dug hole, and a man in a slightly shinier suit stood and spoke to half a dozen other figures.
Malnos the Rash, the spawn of 2 Greldniks, would have had more grace and kindness than you. You hurt everyone with your words or hands or tools. It did not matter to you. And for this, we are sorry.
Whoa.
Though we deserved better from you, so too did you deserve better from us. Instead, you died hungry and alone in the between spaces. You scarcely had a bed and no quarters to call your own. I commit now your soul to the stars, the home of your ancestors. I commit now your body to the earth, the home of their ancestors. I hope you find the peace you deserved in life, somehow. May the Starkeeper bless your passing. May the Starkeeper bless your ancestors. And may the Starkeeper bless us all.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. If I don't hear a single person top this in my funeral, I'm gonna rage. Okay, like I'm gonna rage. That was fucking beautiful. Oh my goodness.
The humans covered the hole with dirt slowly, and then shuffled into their ship. SCP-682, the Starkeeper, and the last witness to a dying universe, watched them disappear into the black eternity. He walked over to the grave, pawed at the freshly dug ground, spun in place atop it, and took a nap.
Aw. Bro just decided to take a nap. Not even go to sleep. Like just a mini one. Just a light sleep.
And that is how SCP-682 will spend the rest of his existence. Cold, alone, and unable to escape the eternal darkness that will befall the universe eventually. It's all well and good being immortal until even the universe dies of old age. So yeah, he may win every fight now, but eventually creation will have the last laugh. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Next time will be SCP-1861. Be sure to follow all the social media outlets for video updates. Check out the SCP Illustrated shop for posters and prints. Links are in the description below. And if you don't want to wait days and weeks for new material, then consider joining the Patreon for early video access, see all the sketches as they are done, Discord access, audio collaboration opportunities, request your own drawings, and so much more. And thank you to Tiger Shark, Vence, Dr. Uyghur, Alexander, Sanchez, Ithel, Exalted Galaxy, Andy98, Jet E-Boy, Generals
Wait.
JT Walker, SCP-106A, Rick Trexon, and Sam B. Big thanks to Steamy, Frank, Hunter Killer, Lenhox, Captain Core, and Kibara. And huge thanks to Viger, Kamana, and Zanan. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy New Year. I will see you all soon. Take care.
Honestly, props for that. Damn. Yeah, that was a lot of name reading. Good stuff. This was a really good video. I felt for like, yeah, I felt, I keep wanting to say, oh, I felt for bro, but I don't know if he goes by bro. Good video. Question mark.